Having a conversation with someone from the medical field tends to get very boring. A friend of mine told me this few days ago, and he was just being frank. He gave me an example that he watched a video of mine which I spoke about the health benefits of consuming mango. One of the benefits was that it has antioxidant properties. And then he was relating back to during the fasting months. A different health professional was explaining to him the health benefits of consuming dates before breaking your fast. And he mentioned things like it has high fiber and then it also contains antioxidant properties. Like to him, what the hell are these antioxidants? And then he decided to Google what antioxidants are. And the answer he got was talking about things like oxidative stress, free radicals, electron transport. Like, what is this? And frankly speaking, for someone who doesn't have a background in biochemistry or a very good background in chemistry, he or she would definitely not understand what that is. So his complaint was that many times we explain things we assume people understand, but they normally don't do because we use terminologies that they do not understand. For that, I take it on myself that anytime I use terminology like that, I would make sure that I explain it in such a way that every layman would understand. So I can help in breaking the barrier of that language. With that, when I speak, you wouldn't just listen, you would understand. My name is Yusuf Gaiwazango, and I'm a 300 level MBBS student from the University of Maiduguri. What I have for you today is not just the understanding of what antioxidants are. Rather, I've made an in-depth research bringing you to some of the good sources of antioxidants. And believe me, the ones I have for you would really amaze you. That being said, let's get to the business. Understanding what antioxidants are without mentioning things like oxidative stress, free radicals, electron transport, and all those biochemistry terminologies, it's actually easy. As we know, every day we eat, we drink, we inhale. But not every part of these things that we drink, we eat, or we inhale that our body desires. Many are part of them, our body did not desire it, but they will consume it anyways. For our body to keep us safe and to protect us, it destroys those foreign substances. But then in the process, it also produce another substance known as free radical, which is also dangerous. And if it accumulates, it can cause damages. It predisposes our body to certain type of cancers, diabetes, heart diseases, and fast aging. To protect our body also produces its own protective substances, which we call the master antioxidants. Particularly in the medical field, we call it glutathione. What this substance do is that it neutralizes those harmful substances to keep us protected and prevent the aftermath of their accumulation. So in a nutshell, and this is what you always need to have at the back of your mind, antioxidants are substances that lower our risk of developing certain type of cancers, diabetes, heart diseases, and fast aging. What I didn't mention is that although our master antioxidants does the work of neutralizing those harmful substances, but normally their production is much more than it can handle. And even worse, if you consume junk foods or you are in a society or in an environment that is polluted, or when you smoke or you stay in the vicinity of people who smoke. So that is why it is essential to consume external sources of antioxidants to complement the function of that master antioxidant. And if we consume enough, then it shall be sufficient. Where do we then get these external sources of antioxidants? The first one I have, which is quite interesting, is from dark chocolates. I didn't say white chocolate. I didn't say milk chocolate. I said dark chocolates. Dark chocolate contains flavonol, which is a very good source of antioxidants and is linked to lowering the risks of developing particularly heart disease. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, dark chocolate is linked to improved heart health. Other researches also suggested that it is good for the function of the brain. I have a friend who lost consuming chocolate prior to studying. And if it is the right type of chocolate, and it's a good thing because it helps with concentration. But then I need to emphasize this. I said dark chocolates, not white chocolate, not milk chocolate. And particularly for the dark chocolate, it needs to have at least 70% of its content being cocoa. Normally, when you buy chocolate and check the labeling, you'll find out so percentage is fiber, so percentage is this and that, and then there will be cocoa, how many percent. So when you have the list of 70% cocoa, that is the type of dark chocolate that has been associated with improving heart health. So when you consume dark chocolate, it provides you with that antioxidant property. The second source of good antioxidant is sweet potato. When we boil or fry sweet potato, it increases the activity of the antioxidants, which makes sense because that's normally how we consume sweet potato. We either boil them or we fry them. But then between the two, boiled sweet potato normally retain more nutrients than fried sweet potato, but both provides antioxidants properties. So when you consume your sweet potato, besides the fact that it is sweet, always remember that your body also desires it because it contains antioxidants. Another source of good antioxidant is spinach. In Hausa, we call it alehu. It is being used for making soup. And that is actually the best way to get the best out of it. Because if you consume unprocessed spinach, it contains oxalic acid, which is bad for the body. But then when we cook it, cooking destroy that oxalic acid, and then it's bring out the antioxidant part of it, the nutritional part of it, which that is how you get the best out of it. Other sources of good antioxidants include carrots, whether it is cooked or uncooked, and then salmon fish. Salmon fish has one of the best type of antioxidants. And generally, foods have some amount of antioxidants in almost all of them. We have these substances at our disposal, be it all or some of them. So we should avail the opportunity and lead a healthy life. A healthy lifestyle has no substitutes, and that is what I prioritize here. And if your health is a priority for you, then subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it to others, and more important, after subscribing, turn on your notification so I can take us through this journey together. Thank you.